Forecast first from WTAJ.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Doyle. It's been a cloudy start for this morning, and then as we go into this afternoon, the clouds will clear out. A lot like yesterday, we're going to stay dry for the rest of this afternoon. Not a bad one. Our dew point temperatures are down quite a bit, so it won't feel as muggy outside. Warm, though, for this afternoon. And then for tonight, we'll have some fog form in our lower valleys. Not a bad start for our Thursday. And then we're going to continue the warm up for today. Our highs reaching the lower 80s, but by Friday, you could see the mid to upper 80s. Details about that and when we could see more rain, that's coming up in a few minutes.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at noon.
Ahead at noon, funeral arrangements have been announced for a local police officer killed in a crash. We'll have that for you and also show you how the community came out for the officer's final ride.
President Trump gets a first-hand look at the damage left behind by Florence. I'm Meg Oliver at a shelter in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, one of many housing thousands of hurricane evacuees.
And with that, a good afternoon to you folks. Welcome to WTAJ News Today at noon. I'm Casey Cantz. Thank you for being with us. Funeral arrangements, like I said, have been announced for Officer Patrick Straub. He was killed in an off-duty crash Monday night in Jefferson County. Officer Straub spent 5 years with the Du Bois Police Department, protecting residents each and every day. The community's coming out last night to show their support, holding their flags and paying their final respects as Officer Straub made his final patrol from Punxsutawney to St. Mary's. Folks in the community coming together, showing Officer Straub will be deeply missed, but never forgotten.
He's going to be greatly missed. You don't replace somebody like Pat Straub. You can't do it. It just can't be done.
I can't even imagine how it feels to those officers to get the news that they lost, one of their own, someone that they can trust with their life and someone who they knew had their backs.
And here are those funeral arrangements for Officer Straub. The viewing will be tomorrow from 5 until 8 at Lynch Redkowski Funeral Home in St. Mary's. His funeral will then be the following day. This Friday at noon, he'll be buried in Kersey at the St. Boniface Cemetery. Meanwhile, the investigation continuing today after a school bus driver from Indiana County was killed in a 3-vehicle crash yesterday afternoon. Police say 34-year-old Sarah Slavinsky was traveling southbound on Route 85 when another car crossed the center line, hitting Slavinsky. She was pronounced dead by the Indiana County coroner. The investigation is moving forward as officials work to reconstruct that crash scene. Meantime, the Johnstown Police Chief has announced Detective Daniel Fisher Jr. has been placed on paid administrative leave. Police Chief Robert Johnson saying in a statement today that back in March, the department received information regarding potential misconduct involving Fisher. An internal investigation followed that has now been passed on to the Attorney General's office. Administrative hearings are being scheduled to decide how to proceed moving forward. We'll keep you updated on that situation.
From WTAJ, your weather authority, here's your weather now.
Well, this morning we did start off with a cloudy sky, but now it's breaking apart, and it got a bit of sunshine coming down. Here's a live look in towards Bedford, seeing a blue sky and some peaks of sunshine coming down. Again, not a bad start for this midday, and the clouds will continue to break apart. A lot like yesterday, but we will see a mainly clear sky later on this afternoon and also for this evening. Staying dry right now, seeing this green popping up here. That's just some scatter being picked up from our radar. Again, not rain coming down. A front is moving through our state, but it's a dry front. Again, we will stay dry for today. A few showers up towards our north and northeast and also down towards our south and southwest. But for our counties here, again, just staying dry and a mix of sun and clouds out there. Temperature is quickly warming up outside. 78 degrees right now in Altoona, 81 for Huntington State College at 73, Indiana 73, and Punxsutawney 72 degrees this midday. Dew points are relatively low compared to the past couple of days, mid to upper 50s, so still not too bad. Still a little bit on the humid side, but these dew points will continue to fall throughout the rest of today and also for tonight, and that will allow us to have a cool night tonight. A nice midweek, a very warm Friday. Again, a few of us could see the mid to upper 80s, and then a much cooler weekend with a few showers. We'll talk more about that weekend coming up in a few minutes.
All righty, Mike, thank you. Flooding from Hurricane Florence is still a huge problem for thousands of people right now in North Carolina. And while cleanup is underway, first responders and storm victims pause to meet with President Trump today. Meg Oliver has the latest now from Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
President Trump arrived in North Carolina Wednesday morning to see the damage from Hurricane Florence. Before his tour, the president met with first responders to get an update on recovery efforts.
We're getting all teed up for a lot of money to come down to the area. You're going to need it, and we have it, and we will be supplying it.
Parts of North Carolina remain underwater days after the powerful storm hit. Along the Cape Fear River, the flooding is widespread and several rivers are still rising.
Another 2 inches and it'll actually come inside the apartment.
Bonnie and Rocky Knight are among about 10,000 people still in shelters. This is their third shelter since Florence hit. How thankful are you for this shelter?
Very thankful. Very thankful.
What would you do without it?
We'd be living
in the truck.
Most of the people in this Chapel Hill shelter have been here for days, and it could take weeks before they all return home. What's the hardest part been so far for you?
It's seeing the eyes of the children. You know, when you come in and you see them all soaking wet, it's hard.
Thank you guys so much.
In Wilmington, storm victims are getting food and other supplies at distribution centers. One of North Carolina's largest cities is littered with downed trees, broken glass, and boarded up storefronts. The governor is urging storm victims to work together and depend on each other to get through these tough times. Meg Oliver, CBS News, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Yeah, certainly a long road ahead. Florence is blamed for at least 35 deaths in 3 states. Meantime, insurers are bracing for the economic impact from Florence. The Consumer Federation of America estimates that insurers will have to pay out $10 billion to cover financial losses due to Florence. Back here at home, a heavily traveled road in Altoona will be down to 1 lane tomorrow and Friday. Crews are inspecting the storm sewer pipes on 17th Street from 6th Avenue to Pleasant Valley Boulevard. If you travel that route, you should use caution and expect delays. State College Borough Council approved overnight parking changes to the Highlands development Monday night. The new ordinance starting next year will restrict overnight parking in the Highlands during Penn State football games. Only Highlands residents can request an overnight permit to park on the street during event weekends. The passes on event weekends will cost $10 a night. During non-event times, the permits will be free. Football fans will still be able to park overnight without penalty in the Highlands this season. Speaking of that football team, let's check in on them. It's a bit of a different week for James Franklin and company. They'll take their 3-0 start on the road to Illinois, where they will have a Friday night kickoff under the lights in Champaign. The 10th-ranked Nittany Lions will also be opening Big Ten play Friday night. It is a short week, but Coach Franklin and his team are embracing the unique situation.
You think about all the freshmen that we got playing, they're all used to playing on Friday night. So, you know, for them, you know, they're good. And then, you know, we were very specific all week, all summer about planning of how we were going to, handle this week. And I think we got a really good plan for it, and I feel good.
It'll certainly be different. Penn State last played on Friday. You might mention it was a Friday night in 1982. And we all know what happened that year, a national championship. Kickoff this Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern time. As for the Steelers, where do we start? Of course, they still don't have a win after 2 weeks, and more distractions off the field, too. The latest, the situation regarding that man, Antonio Brown, responding to a tweet from a former Steelers employee, possibly, depending on how you read it, suggesting that the team explore trading him. Then, AB reportedly not showing up to the Steelers practice facility on Monday. Mike Tomlin, as he usually does, choosing to focus on football.
Stan, sometimes you got some negativity. We lost a football game. There was some negative exchanges on the sideline. There's frustration associated with not playing well and not winning. I understand all that.
Yeah, don't forget about that little sideline exchange with the offensive coordinator that AB had, Randy Fichtner. We'll see what happens the rest of this week. The Steelers have a date with another red-hot quarterback this week, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and the 2-0 Tampa Bay Bucks on Monday Night Football. Still to come here today at noon, keep an eye on that social media, especially if you're applying for jobs right now. We'll tell you why. Plus a story you're not going to want to miss. You'll never believe what this small-town Texas mayor took down. You see a little glimpse of it right there. It's incredible. That story just ahead.
During Ford SUV season, find out why more people come back to Ford than any other brand. Here's a reason.
We've got room.
And here's another.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect.
And by the way, Ford has won more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand. Get 0% financing for 60 months plus 1,000 Ford Credit bonus cash plus $750 competitive cash on Escape and Explorer during SUV season, only from your neighborhood Ford store.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mack will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need.
Marcus and Mack.
They had an office near me. They even came to my house.
Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt line right now.
I'm embarrassed by the amount of security that members of Congress have when our children, when our teachers go to school every day and are not protected. We have men with machine guns protecting us. We have metal detectors at every turn, as if a member of Congress' life is more important than somebody's son or daughter. We should send every metal detector that we have in Washington to schools around the country. And if we can't put kids before Congress, then shame on us. I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
We understand you have plenty of options on your next window, siding, or door project. Window World offers quality products with a pressure-free sales process. We don't use high-pressure tactics like the other guys who stay in your home for hours trying to get the sale at all costs and then finally offering the if you buy today discount. We simply provide the highest quality products and installation for the lowest price with no hassle. Call or click today. Window World, America's largest exterior remodeler.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mack will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need. Tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt line right now.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Mike Doyle joining me now. And I was saying earlier this morning, we had all that rain come through yesterday morning. Day turned out pretty nice.
Yes, it did.
Much the same today. No rain really in sight.
Yeah, no rain at all. Cloudy start, some fog this morning,
Sure.
yet, but that's breaking apart. And we're in for actually a really decent day again
like
for today, and also expect more of the same for tomorrow.
Good.
We do have a weak front moving through our state, a dry front for us here in central Pennsylvania. A few rain showers up towards our north and northeast and also towards our south and southwest. But overall, we will just feel a little bit of a breeze for today due to that front. That's really about it. High pressure towards our south. And that will keep our weather relatively calm throughout today and also for tomorrow. Again, most of us seeing a mainly clear sky here in Cambria County and also Blair County, but towards our south a little bit, Somerset and Bedford County, a partly cloudy sky there, and same thing goes up towards our north as well, but still not a bad day. Live look out towards DuBois, seeing a few clouds out there towards the distance. Wind right now relatively calm, the flag's not moving, but not a bad afternoon. We got 78 degrees right now for Altoona, Huntington at 81 degrees, Clearfield 73, Punxsutawney at 73, and Johnstown also 73 degrees this midday. For today, a lot of us will be in the upper 70s to the lower 80s. A few of us, like Huntington, will be in the mid 80s for this afternoon. Altoona at 81. Again, clouds this morning, but they'll break apart a bit more as you go into later on this afternoon, and we'll see a mainly clear sky as you go into the evening hours. For tonight, mainly clear, some patchy fog will form, but check out our lows, finally dipping down into the mid to upper 50s for a few of our cities. And that's going to be feeling quite nice. You can open up your windows for tonight and allow that cool air in to cool off our homes. Again, some clouds out there this morning, but that's going to clear up. Again, we'll have a few showers towards our south and southwest. Don't expect much to really fall throughout the day today. For tomorrow, we'll still start out with a bit of fog in the morning, and then we'll see a mix of clouds and sun throughout our Thursday. This model is showing a bit of green popping up here. I'm just not really seeing a chance for us to see any kind of rainfall for our Thursday. We'll stay dry. On Friday, starting out a bit cloudy again due to some fog, but that will break apart. And Friday will be nice. We'll see a mainly clear sky. Our temperatures, though, jump up quite a bit. We got some prefrontal heating, so 84 degrees on Friday. Late Friday afternoon to evening time, that's when you could possibly see a shower or thunderstorm move on through due to a front. That front's going to stall to our south throughout the weekend. We're going to see a mix of clouds and sun on our Saturday. It should stay dry, so that's some good news. Then on Sunday, more clouds, a few showers possible, but it looks like most of the rainfall will stay to our south. But if you do live in our southern counties, Blair County and Cambria County and southward, just expect to see a shower or two throughout our Sunday. Not a whole lot. Won't be a rain or a washout by any means. 73 degrees for our high. Monday, cloudy, a few showers, then Tuesday, a front will move on through. So Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see a cloudier sky and some more rain. And then finally get that grass cut and the yard work done. Today and tomorrow is the day to do it.
All right, Mike, appreciate that. Well, hopefully the weather will hold out for this weekend at Del Grosso's Park in Tipton. They're holding their annual Italian Food and Heritage Festival. It's the 29th year for the festival. It'll be this Sunday from 11 a.m. until 4. Plenty of Italian food and entertainment. It's also carload sale weekend where each car is just $15 to get passes to ride. Still to come today, yes, we are still a ways away from the holidays, but it's never too early to start thinking about some extra cash in your pocket that time of year. We'll tell you who's hiring for the holidays coming up.
I said, don't mess with Nana. My grandchildren call me Nana.
Yeah, it's no longer don't mess with Texas. We'll tell you why that mayor has her small town saying something else. That story coming up. And don't forget, as we head to break, to like our WTAJ Facebook page. Take a second, hit that like button so you can stay up to date anytime.
You need new replacement windows, but you're not sure they're in the budget this year, right? I'm Mick O'Hearn, and Linda Johnston from Renewal by Andersen is here to talk about how to make replacement windows more affordable.
Well, first, Mick, you don't have to do all your windows at once. You could just replace your worst windows first. Another way to make it affordable is to change styles. Get rid of a crank-out window and change it to gliders. You can take 2 side-by-side windows and make 1 large window. We have lots of options to make every project affordable.
Compared to other window companies, you have a completely different business model.
We do. With other companies, there are just too many people involved in the process. You have the manufacturer, the seller, the installer, and then the customer. And if you call with a problem, that's when they'll say, oh, we're the manufacturer, you have to call the installer with that problem, or vice versa. We're the full-service replacement division of Andersen. So with us, there is no passing the buck. Renewal by Andersen sells, builds, installs, and warrants our windows and patio doors. So if there ever is an issue, we take full responsibility for it.
Now, why don't you sell vinyl windows?
A lot of vinyl products just don't hold up in the elements, like a vinyl fence. So when it's first installed, it looks great, but with expansion and contraction, it discolors and cracks. For that same reason, a lot of vinyl windows just don't last. Our window material is a composite that combines the best of vinyl and wood. Fibrex is low maintenance like vinyl, but stronger than vinyl. And it's beautiful like wood, but doesn't require the upkeep of wood.
That's great information, Linda. Thank you. If you've been waiting for a great discount from Renewal by Andersen, well, here it is. Buy 1 window or patio door, get your next one 40% off, and get new windows now, but don't pay anything for a year. No money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. Call to schedule your free window diagnosis. 814-263-5200.
Next Wednesday. It's David versus Goliath on an all-new Survivor.
There is definitely a discrepancy in terms of physical stature.
One team looks strong.
We clearly have the dominant drive.
The other, weak.
You don't have to be the strongest person out there if you know how to outsmart them.
But if you think it's that simple, prepare yourself for a season of shockers.
I gotta find my slingshot.
Survivor, David versus Goliath. Season premiere, CBS next Wednesday.
Join me, Rachel, weekdays at 9 on WTAJ for celebrities, lifestyle tips, meals to suit every taste and budget.
WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. What a story. A man in need of a kidney went viral on social media after he took his quest to find a match to the place where dreams come true. Jennifer McGraw has the story.
Around the end of May, my kidney function was about 9%.
It's a harsh reality for a father of young daughters.
I can't come out here and run and play basketball with them like I want to.
Larry Ballou is in need of another kidney. 17 years ago, a disease caused his to fail, and luckily, his father was a match.
I was 33 the first time.
But in May, doctors say once again his organ was failing.
I've been on dialysis ever since, 3 times a week.
So the Ballou troops decided to hit the road in search for Dad's new match, arriving by the dozen in colorful shirts soon to be seen by millions.
We never imagined that this is what would have happened.
Strangers snapping pictures and the cause going viral.
People are stopping us throughout the park, taking pictures. Hey, can I share this on social media?
Are you a hashtag yet?
Yeah, I actually, hashtag be a match, hashtag be my match.
So many sharing their support and even filling out donor forms.
If we can get a kidney for him, then all of these other potential donors who have filled out this form, that could be saving hundreds and hundreds of other people's lives.
To physically see God working in life, total stranger that would have walked by you or not said God bless you when you sneeze, stop and want to pray with you, it's an amazing feeling.
A feeling he hopes will carry him through the hard times to get to the good.
I want to be around as long as I can. So I got weddings to go. I have to walk people down the aisle 5 times.
By visiting the Magic Kingdom, he's wishing his dreams really will come true.
Whether I get a kidney today, tomorrow, 5 years from now, nothing's going to take that feeling away from me.
We hope it works out okay for Larry. Jennifer McGraw was reporting there. Hey, before applying for that next job, listen up. You may want to scroll through your social media pages first. A study from Career Builder reveals 70% of employers are checking out candidates' social media profiles during the hiring process. That does not only apply to those looking for a job either. Nearly half still check up on current employees on social media, and a third of employers have actually reprimanded or fired a worker based on their online profiles. Well, the holidays are still months away, but many companies are ready to hire for the season. Macy's, they will hire 80,000 seasonal workers. Gap, they will bring on 65,000. Delivery companies like UPS and FedEx, they are looking for 155,000 to add to their fleet. That's between the two companies. Target also says they will need to hire 120,000 holiday employees. They will offer workers $12 an hour, store discounts, and a gift card lottery. Audi launched a new SUV, and it's eco-friendly. The Audi e-tron SUV, it's called. It'll be on the market by mid-next year. It's electric, so Audi will partner with Amazon to sell and install home electric vehicle charging systems to buyers. The price a bit hefty, around $75,000. United Airlines is out with a new boarding process. They're trying to make boarding more efficient. The airline says it's scaling down from 5 boarding lines to just 2. United will board premium, frequent flyers, active duty military, and people traveling with kids 2 and younger first. Then first class and business class travelers will use the first boarding lane. The second lane will include the 3 economy class groups. Stay with us.
Jake's the kind of person who does what he thinks is right. Most politicians would have stood on the sidelines when our community was under attack, but not Jake. He sued the NCAA because what they were doing was wrong, and he won. He restored not just our wins, but also our community. And Jake's leadership is about more than Penn State. It's about organizations like Special Olympics. I hope you'll join me in supporting Jake.
Seriously injured in a car accident? Burger and Green can help. For over 40 years, we've fought the billion-dollar insurance industry to get our clients the money they deserve. The insurance company is not your friend. They're not on your side. Do not give a statement. Do not sign away your rights.
Trust the name you know. Burger and Green, the injury lawyers. Call or text 1-800-999-2626. There is no fee unless you get money.
Both of the kids came down with a nasty fever.
And neither could keep fluids down. Their pediatrician wasn't open.
And we didn't want to go to the ER. As a parent,
I know there's nothing worse than seeing your babies in pain.
Thankfully, our MedExpress doctor recognized
The virus and administered fluids and medicine to bring their fevers down. And their week ended on a good note after all.
Walker & Walker Equipment, the only Kubota elite dealer located in Center and Clearfield counties, featuring a complete lineup of quality Kubota equipment, including full-sized and subcompact tractors, zero-turn mowers, rugged RTV utility vehicles, and construction equipment. Walker & Walker also has a complete service and parts department with factory-trained Kubota service technicians. We offer a complete rental service with an available rent-to-own option. Call or visit us online for special pricing and financing options on select Kubota equipment. Visit or call any of our locations today.
World-class heart care is closer than you think.
Cleveland Clinic is #1 in the country for hearts. They've saved my life.
With Cleveland Clinic, you'll have a team specialized in the world's most complex heart cases with an unparalleled record of successful treatments and access to the most advanced heart technology. It's why we're the nation's #1 heart program 24 years in a row. If you have a heart condition or need a second opinion, call Cleveland Clinic at 844-860-1026.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
Welcome back. The town of Livingston Texas might have some of the toughest leadership in the state. Its white-haired mayor may look like a typical grandmother, but this bad Nana just shot a 12-foot alligator. Christine Dobbin has the story.
It just kept dinging all day long, and that's why I carried an extra charger with me.
Judy Cochran has a class reunion coming up next month.
Let's see, I have 5 new comments.
Her classmates she stays in touch with on Facebook are finding it hard to believe the quiet girl in their class of 32 killed this.
This is what I killed on Monday, and several wrote back, no, you did not do that. And I said, yes, I did do that.
But Judy says you never know where life might take you. The grandmother, traveler, and avid Astros fan did something else earlier this year she never thought she'd do. She became mayor of Livingston. But Monday she got the big one, 12 feet long, 580 pounds, at their family ranch along the Trinity River.
One shot in the head, and he just went under. Typically they'll do what they call a death roll, and just roll over and over and over. Well, this one didn't.
The gator could be responsible for a missing animal from the ranch.
3 years ago, we came up missing a miniature horse, and they're about so big, about like a big lab.
Polk County is one of a few core counties where you can only kill a gator 20 days of the year. It must be baited and caught first. The Texas Parks and Wildlife window is open now. The gator is now at the local taxidermist, where its head and tail will be mounted. The body she'll have made into boots. The mayor and grandma can add one more title to her resume, Gator Hunter. And the moral of the story?
I said, don't mess with Nana. My grandchildren call me Nana.
Wow, Christine Dobbin reporting. We're back with a final check of weather after this.
Are you being set up when they tow your car away?
Call the police!
Watch the next Inside Edition. Inside Edition, Wednesday at 7.
Your home is one of the biggest assets you may have in your lifetime. Whether buying or selling, you want a trained, full-time agent with skills to negotiate your transaction. There's no substitute for experience. Hi, I'm Bob Pennington, broker-owner of Coldwell Banker Town & Country Real Estate, your home and a realtor. Over the past 45 years, we've sold over 15,000 homes in Blair County. Thank you for voting us your hometown favorite real estate agency. Experienced agents dedicated to full-time service. Call 946-4343 today.
$100 off each triple pane window installed. $1,000 off 10 6000 series windows installed. Free patio door with purchase of 10 triple pane foam enhanced windows, or $89 per month with 0 down. Call or click Window World today.
The insurance company is at it again, trying to keep what's rightfully yours. That is not acceptable. Call Marcus and Mac. They have the resources, power, and experience necessary to get you every dollar you deserve.
I got way more.
Way more than I was told I'd get.
All the money I deserved.
And what was rightfully mine.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
All I know is that to me, you look like you're having fun.
Open up your loving arms.
Watch out, here I come.
You spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. Right round.
Round, round.
You spin me.
Right round, baby, right round.
Play Wheel of Fortune, new from the Pennsylvania Lottery, with top prizes of $100 grand. Keep on scratching.
Window World is more than just superior energy-saving replacement windows. Free gutters with whole house siding. Premium siding for $189 per month with 0 down. Or save up to $500 on any entry door purchase. Call or click Window World today.
In times of need, the people of Central Pennsylvania answered the call. Your generosity helped WTAJ raise thousands of dollars for Red Cross Florence relief. WTAJ, helping our neighbors in need. WTAJ News continues.
All right, Mike, final check of weather.
Not bad for today. We're going to see a mix of sun and clouds, a bit more sunshine than clouds this afternoon, but a little bit warmer on Friday. Check that, 84 degrees. We get some prefrontal warming. Late Friday, we'll get maybe a shower and a thunderstorm, but then the weekend, cloudy, a few showers. Looks like on Sunday, Saturday should be mainly dry.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Thank you, folks, for joining us today. Check us out online at wearecentralpa.com. Have a great rest of your afternoon.